Today we are going to learn some basics of Excel. We are going to learn how to add and name tabs, shade our spreadsheet, add borders, and add, subtract, multiply, and divide using a click formula. To start, let's name our tab. To name a tab, you simply double-click on the name and type in whatever name you would like to use. To add a new tab, you simply click the plus sign next to your other tabs, and again you can double-click to name it. I am going to go ahead and copy my data from the first page, as I used rand between to create all of my numbers to make my job go easier. We will learn about rand between in a later video. When I copy this over, I can choose to do values only so that my numbers don't change each time we enter something on the spreadsheet. Okay, now that I have some data for us to work with, let's make the spreadsheet look nicer with shading. And I want it to look different than my original tab. So, to shade my spreadsheet, I'll want to select the entire thing. To select an entire spreadsheet is really rather easy. You go to the upper left corner where you see a white triangle. When you point at it, a black arrow will appear that points downwards diagonally. Click on that, and it will select your entire spreadsheet. Now we can look for the fill bucket that we used in Word to shade our spreadsheet in Excel. It is right here on our ribbon on the Home section. You can again click the arrow next to the fill bucket and choose a color. Today I think I will choose light purple. As you can see, when you shade, the grid lines disappear. We can easily fix this. Again, go back to that upper left corner and select your entire spreadsheet, and we can use the same border tools that we used in Word in Excel. I am going to choose to use the Quick Borders box to quickly apply borders to all of the cells in my spreadsheet. Okay, now that my spreadsheet is colored and I can easily see the cells, let's begin adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. We will start with adding. I am going to add the first column of numbers to the second column of numbers. So I will start by clicking in the cell where I want my answer to go. I will type an equal sign. Click on the cell where the first number that I want to use is. Type in a plus sign. Then click on the second number and press return. 18 plus 11 is in fact 29. Subtraction is just as easy. Again, we start with an equal sign. Again, click on the first cell where the number we want to use is, and you will see the cell reference appear in your formula. Use a minus sign this time instead of the plus sign, and then click on your second number and press return. For multiplication, we use the asterisk. The asterisk is on top of the 8 key, and thus we will need Shift to be able to type it. Again, we start by clicking in the cell, equals, click on the first number, go ahead and put our asterisk in, click on the second cell, and press return. For division, we use the backslash key to be our division sign. So again, we'll start with equals, click on the first number, do our backslash, click on the second number, and press return. Now, the nice thing about Excel is that we have the opportunity to fill formulas. So if we look at our addition problem, we have the formula A2 plus B2. I don't know about you, but I do not want to have to re-enter that formula for each of the problems I have set up. So what we can do is we can fill the formula down. We'll click on the cell where we have done one instance of the formula. Go to the bottom right corner and see the black plus sign. This is essentially the fill handle. You'll click on that corner and drag down, and Excel will automatically fill the formula for you. So if we look at this, the first cell was A2 plus B2. If we go to the cell right below, it has automatically updated our cell references to be A3 plus B3. So as we pull down, it takes each of our cell references and makes them one more down in our list of cells. We can do the same thing for subtraction, and again for our multiplication, and again for division. Now, If my 4 cells or 4 columns of answers had been next to each other, I could have highlighted all 4 of those cells at the same time and dragged all 4 down at once. However, Excel will not let you use the Command key to select different cells and then fill down. As you can see, the black plus sign does not appear.